What is up, party fire pit people? Jonathan, Montana Fire Pits. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about something every single fire feature has in common, but a lot of ways to get there, and that is mounting the plate. Here you go. All right, so very common question, how do I mount the plate? The plate, of course, we know is this guy. Can you see that? Burner mounted to plate. Let's use a little small one for example. Plate, that's just a little baby. It's just a cute little baby. It's for demonstration purposes. Ain't nobody's plate gonna be this little. But burner mounted to plate, 1/2-inch female on the bottom, okay? How do you mount that thing down in your enclosure, okay? The first thing we know is no two enclosures are the same, okay? So I promise you yours is unique. There are some common threads, paver kits, and steel bowls, and retrofitting, and things like that. But for the most part, make this assumption. There's no two enclosures that are the same. So mounting that plate is, just get creative with it, right? There's no hard and fast rules. You'll see some clever collars that people sell. I don't personally mess with those because I guess I'm a little simpler, and I'll get to that in just a second. So if we know that no two are the same, the second assumption is that there are no hard rules as to how you mount that plate, where you mount that plate, okay? Guidelines, let's get into those. And we know that with ours, effectively, you're going to want to be 4 to 5 inches below your finished top. The reason being is this. Let's pull one of these guys down here. When that's sitting on a plate, you got about 3 inches, right? From plate to tip of jet. It's about 3 inches, okay? So if you mount it 4 to 5 inches below, your flame's gonna be nice and recessed down there. The wind's not gonna mess with it too much, and you're gonna have room for more media to cover it, lava rock and glass, just in case you wanna have a flat cover, okay? So that's why 4 to 5 inches. Number 4 is how, right? Let's draw this out here for a second. This is your enclosure, kind of a close-up view here, right? Side, and this is, we'll just call these pavers for now, right? And your gas stub is coming up here, and I hope all you guys can see that. Let me just check the camera, make sure you can. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna mount this plate. And that distance, of course, we know is, we'll call it 4 inches. 4 inches, right? You don't have to get fancy. The best way that I think of doing it is if you're building out of pavers, this is a little secret, stack some pavers up and just rest it on the pavers, right? If it's not pavers, get a couple CMU blocks. Build a couple of legs out of black pipe. Just something so that this has something to rest on, right? Again, it's don't over-engineer it, I guess is what I'm getting to. Don't overthink it, don't overbuild it. Resting that plate is all you're doing is making sure it got something to rest on. Here's another reason why. Log sets, right? As you add media, let's see, you were going to draw a lava rock here, and then you've got a log set, right? And that log set sits above all that. That log set can weigh 50, 75. If you have a huge one, man, it can weigh 100, 150 pounds, right? That, in that way, you're not going to want to have some little baby angle iron on the perimeter. You're going to want to have rebar going across the entire thing. You're going to want to have pavers or blocks, something substantial for that to sit on, so the weight of this is going down and your plate's not going to go like this, right? So I guess the takeaway is that gosh, it may seem like too general of an answer is, but it depends. It depends. You know what you're trying to accomplish, and that is to support the plate. And we know, aside here, we know that the plate acts like the hood of a car, okay? For all of your plumbing underneath, everything happening underneath here, the key valve, the flex lines, and you're able to kind of hinge that up. If you know the plate acts like the hood of a car, and you know you need to support the media, including a super heavy log set, if you're doing that, then you need to support that plate. You can support that plate any way that makes sense for your build. Let's get creative. Strips of aluminum spanning the entire width, that works. Little 90-degree brackets tap-conned into the side of pavers, that may work, depending on your diameter and how much weight you have. Rebar going across the whole thing, that works. Your builder may inset like one course somehow, right? Somehow they can build in one course so that they're building in a lip, right? If it's being formed out of concrete, you can form that lip. CMU blocks, stands, steel, aluminum, pavers, whatever's clever for your build, right? So, takeaway, mounting the plate. No two of them are the same, so you're going to have to get creative. Number two, there's no hard and fast rules. You're not going to break anything unless you just don't do it properly, right? But just gauge, like, what am I building? What am I trying to accomplish? And you'll go, oh, light bulb, I got it. Let's just do this. And you know what? You're probably right. Number three, 4 to 5 inches below your finished top. That's relative. What if it's 5.5 inches? Man, I don't care. Does it work for your build? Well, what if it's 6 inches? Jonathan, is 6 inches okay? Sure. What if it's 3 inches? What if I only want it 3 inches? Go nuts, 3 inches. This is my suggestion, right? Based on the dimensions of the burner and the plate. And number 4, how? You can figure it out. I believe in you. I believe you can. So that is all for this edition. So as usual, everyone, we are inundated with good business, and we're so grateful. So YouTube, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, like, comment, share, you know the drill. MontanaFirePits.com to research, purchase everything that you need. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Let's go build a fire together. Peace out.